A couple weeks ago, I made a cool video where I explained how I built my Eurorack radio sampler, my LoFi sampler, which you guys can see right here. Now, I love this unit here. It's really cool for sampling the radio waves. I also have some modulation I can use with the filter and the reverb just to give the sound a little bit more of a tonality. But today, what I wanted to do is try to sample this guy into the MPC Live. I've been talking about it for a while. I haven't actually done it yet. So today, I wanted to kind of try it out. So today, we're going to sample a radio or a song on the radio or a commercial on the radio, something on the radio, put it in the MPC Live and make a quick beat. Before we get started, I want to ask you guys to like on this video if you like it, leave a comment down below, and subscribe. And when I reach 100 subscribers, we're going to start the monthly giveaway where I give away some of my favorite gear and some of my favorite plugins. So please subscribe if you like my vibe and if you want to check out that giveaway when it comes up. All right, let's dive into the video here. So what I have here is I got a simple patch running like I explained earlier. The radio is going into the tape sampler, which is then going into the filter, which is then going into the reverb, ultimately coming to the output, and then going into the MPC Live 2 right here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on real quick. All right. So I think we've got some sort of like hip-hop channel or something. And we can hear very grainy hip-hop here. I am not familiar with current hip-hop, so I have no idea what song this actually is. But let's try looping and sampling it. So I'm just going to go ahead and go into the record mode here. And I'm going to go ahead and hold down record a little bit to get a loop. And then I'm going to change it to the loop mode. Oh, it didn't actually get anything. Let's try that one more time. Hold down record a little bit. There we go. That's cool. I don't love it though. Let's see what else we can find. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, it's not going to be a perfect loop at all. I kind of already know that. If anything, it's always going to kind of be a little bit of a delay. But we're just trying to find something that's musical and something interesting real quick. So let's check this out. That's kind of cool. It's super staticky. So now we can kind of use some of the other effects here, like the filter. And add some reverb to it too. Cool. So there's already a tempo there, right? We can hear it. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just tap some tempo in the MPC Live here now. And so I'm just going to try to record this. This might work, might not work. Let's go ahead and just arm the recording here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. I'm going to drip down the threshold. Cool. And I'm just going to call this radio. I misspelled it. That's fine. I'm going to put this to pad 1 right here and hit keep. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and stop that annoying sound now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the sample itself here, and we're going to check it out. So we can hear basically where we want the sample to start, right on the 1. So I'm going to use the sample start time to adjust this here. Zoom in a little bit here, maybe a lot of bits. Go ahead and zoom into the start time. Okay, so let's go ahead and try that now. Now I tapped the tempo in earlier. So we're thinking it's going to be around 133. Let's make that a whole number real quick. If it's not a whole number, I can modulate and make some things happen here. Now let's go into the grid. And we're just going to put this on the 1 here on the very beginning. So it'll loop. Oh, I didn't process the sample. So let's go back to zoom out. Process. Do it. All right, now let's check that out against the metronome here. We'll turn the metronome on. Oh, that's way off. That's not going to help us. Let's go back to sample edit here. All All right, we've got a lot of this sample here, so I'm going to go ahead and go try that, do that. Okay, cool. So it's almost there. I think we've got to speed up the tempo a little bit. Okay, it's a little wonky, but we're going to try that and see how that works. So now we've done that, we're going to go to a new program here. And then go to our drums here. And I'll go to my places. I'm going to go to my internal SSD and go to my machine kits. I'll leave a link right here for a video if you guys want to check out how I put all my machine kits in MPC Live. But this is the faded reel sample library right here. So I just want some good sounds. This sounds kind of cool. Let's go ahead and load this in. I just want some drum sounds mainly. That's my main concern here. Cool. Now let's go to our menu. Track 2. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's go and lay some drums down. Oops. All right, that's cool, but I accidentally I'm gonna undo that real quick. And then I'm gonna make this pattern 4 bars at least. And now let's go ahead and record these in. Okay, cool. We can hear that the sample kind of ends though. All right, let's go to track 1 here. Now we're going to go back to the sample and just, undo that. And put another sample right on the 1 here. So it's on the 3 of the downbeat. Cool, that actually kind of worked out pretty well. All right, so we have what I call like the bare bones of a beat. We just got this cool thing going on in the background. We've got this. We're going to go back into the sampler now and see if there's anything we can layer on top of this. And I'm not too worried about like pitch sounds because ultimately the radio is going to give us all the static anyway. So it's just going to be kind of cool, like non-pitch samples, kind of like how this is. Okay, so let's go ahead and now we're going to go back into the sampler and turn it on. All right, let's go see if we can find a different radio station here. So I'm going to use the ST radio module. Let's just scan some more radio stations here. Cool, this might have something weird we can use. So let's go ahead and just record this for a second. Cool. Now for this, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to grab a Eurorack patch cable real quick, and I'm going to patch in from my Arcadian Rhythms unit here, and I'm going to plug this into the gate. So now I can kind of play this sample, right? You can kind of hear that. So let's play it. All right, a little too much resonance on that filter. Turn up some of the reverb a little bit here. Ooh, that's cool. It's very hollow. All right, let's layer that in real quick. Should be easy. So what I love about this is because now that this is just a one shot, not a loop I'm trying to do, I can just tap this. Stop. Very cool. Let's make sure you're in the right program. Okay, we're in program 1 we want. We're going to call this one radio 2. Do it. We're going to assign it to this pad, and then we're just going to hit keep. Right, so it's very subtle, and we know we're just going to play this in real quick, and then we're probably going to turn it up a little bit. Cool. So we got that in now. Let's go to our pad mixer now. Okay, one of those kicks is a little off here. Let's fix that real quick. So I'm going to go to track 2. I'm going to zoom out real quick. I'm going to find my kicks here. Yeah, that kick is off. Actually, I wonder if it's easier if I just step sequence there. There we go. That's good. Yeah, there we go. Now this kick should have been there. Let's check that out now. Sounds pretty good. There we go. Cool. We can just have that little like faint little whoo in the background, which is cool. Let's go to our pad mixer here and just turn that bad boy up. Let's go to track 1, program 1. This guy. I was gonna turn that up. Right, and we can actually turn this guy down a little bit. Cool. So we're just getting some really like weird lo-fi reverbed out kind of samples here, which is kind of cool. Let's add some hi-hats just to kind of pick the beat up so we can really hear the beat. So let's go ahead and go to our main group here. Let's change to track 2. All right, let's hear the note repeat on this. That'll be fine. Now, one quick thing I love about the note repeat here is the fact that it's pressure sensitive, right? So if I hit it on the edge, quieter, and as it go up, it's a little louder, which I think is a pretty cool little thing here. So let's go ahead and now layer this in. So I'm just going to hold down overdub and play start again to start from the beginning. Cool, we got that. So that's kind of cool. Let's put that in real quick. Cool, we got that. Okay, so I like that. We're going to go back to the radio sampler now just to see if we can get one more thing from it. If not, I might just throw like a Splice sample in there, or might find something else for my hard drive to find over on top of this, because we still haven't really got any pitches yet. It's just a lot of like moving noise, which I don't think is a bad thing necessarily. It's just pretty cool. So let's go to our sampler again, turn it back on so we can hear it. All right, we still got that cool sample there. All right. Some classic stuff here. Let's turn the reverb all the way off for this. Two. Oh, this is kind of... All right. Speed up. That's kind of cool. All right, so what we're doing here is we're just taking the sample, triggering it from Arcadian Rhythms into the gate of the tape sampler. Every time I hit it, it's gonna trigger. If I hold it down, it'll play the whole thing. And then we're just using the tape sampler to control the pitch, right? Because it's making the tape slower, making the pitch drop a little lower. And that is really why I love this setup real quick with the how the radio works and everything. You open up your mind to sampling things that you normally wouldn't. Because normally I would sit here and struggle and try to find cool samples and songs and all that stuff, put it in here, try to respect the original sample. Here it's all grainy. I don't care. So I'm really just going for feelings and effects here. And if I get a little bit of melody, really cool. Okay, so now we're actually going to use loop mode to do this instead of the sampler because I want to play this in a certain way. So let's go ahead and just listen to this. Let's try adding a little reverb real quick, actually. Too much. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put the overdub on here, and I'm gonna start recording in just a second. Here we go. Turn that up a little bit in the pad mixer. Actually, we can't yet because it's still being looped in the looper. Turn the output gain up a little bit. That's kind of cool. That first one's a little off though. Let's replace this and let's clear it out and do it again. 1, 2. So I did a little something different there at the end. It's a little lower. I'm going to clear that out one more time. Start overdubbing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's good. There we go. Oh, did not record? No, that was a good take too, darn it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You know what? I'm screwing this up. Let's do 4 bars here. Clear it out. Record. Play. Here we go. There we go. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There we go. Cool. Let's go ahead and export that, do it to a pad. We're going to do program 1, put it here. We're going to hit keep. And now it's on this pad here. So I switch to my track 1. I go to my grid. I should be able to put it just right at the beginning here. We know it'll play in time because it just needs to be on the 1 because I recorded it in time. So we can go back to the looper now and clear. Should be right here. Cool. Let's go to our pad mixer. And let's just add some effects to this guy. Actually, first let's turn it up a little bit. All right, now let's see what effects we can do. Vintage effects. I don't know if these actually ever work for me. Let's try something else. Let's try, let's have some compression real quick. Do parallel compression here. Increase the output. There we go. That sounds pretty cool. Now we're increasing the signal noise ratio, right? So we can hear in the background. We can hear more if I just solo this pad. Right, we hear all that static. So to fix that, we're just gonna add a gate to this. There we go. Cool. Now, we're just going to add one more effect to this guy. Let's see what we got in harmonics. Distortion. Okay, I used the LoFi one last time. Let's try Talkbox. What does this do? Ooh. Yeah, that is sick. I like... Let's sync the rate. Let's make it faster. Yeah, this is sick. Make a more format here. No, I like it better the way it was. That is cool. Let's mix down. So we went from this to this. That is super cool. That is amazing. And that's exactly why I love this setup. The MPC Live 2 has so many cool like effects and things that you can just get into town and just start having fun creatively. This guy is super cool too, just because it can really just make anything you want. So yeah, this is awesome. We got this so far. Actually, let's unsolo this pad, even though this alone is sick as hell. Let's go ahead and turn off the metronome now. It's annoying. That is so cool. Okay, now the piece of resistance we need is we're going to need something that kind of ties this all together too. So I'm using this machine sample pack. So let's actually go back to that program and see what else it has.
Relax. Relax.
Oh, that's cool.
Relax.
That is really cool. Can we use that? Sorry, I'm on the wrong. I gotta go to program 1, then I go to track 2. Go to track 3 for this, actually.
Relax.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Relax.
Oh, that is cool. What else we got? Ooh. It's kind of like a Drake Find Your Love and intro. I don't really know how I'm going to use that, though. It's a really cool sound. I like it a lot, but... Just like a lot of static. Make it all really breathy. Yeah, that's cool. Let's do that. Cool. Now let's go ahead and put some choke groups here real quick. I want basically these all to choke each other out. Let's try it now. So basically now it's kind of making them all monophonic so they can't play on top of each other. Cool. Very cool. This is a weird beat for sure. Okay, the last thing I'm going to try to do is, earlier I mentioned like potentially using like a piano sound or something in here or in Splice. So let's do that. Let's go to our content Splice. We're just going to search piano. Now our tempo, just to keep in mind, is 136. So everything, I doubt we're going to find anything in 136. We're probably going to have to pitch something up or down. I wonder if this would be cool. Like, obviously it's super slow, but if it's double or halftime, yeah, the halftime might be cool. Okay, so let's put this somewhere. We're going to put this in a different program, though. Yeah, let's put in this program with the radio stuff. And then let's put that here for now. Cool. And then now what I want to do is I'm going to go to my grid. I'm just going to put this right at the beginning. Oh, that's so cool. Right, so... Okay, so obviously it's not in time. Let's put it in time. So now we're going to go to our main section here. Go to Program, Edit, Samples. This is it. And we're going to warp it, or BPM sync and warp. There we go. And just like that, it's in time. Oh, that's exactly what I needed. It says the BPM is 160. Let's just make that around. Oh, let's try 80 to make it double time. No, I liked it better before. A lot better before. 160. Do it. Oh, that is sick. All right, let's go to our pad mixer here real quick and just solo some things. That is sick. It's dark. I like that. There's that reverb tail we put. Right? And that little background thing we created. Sorry, here. Super cool. Let's go. Let's just check out now our channel mixer. And I just want to mute the drums. All right, now we're here. So theory, this is like an intro. We could start with this guy. And then we'll put this guy. Oops, this guy in. And then right here is where it all picks back up. That is sick. It's a graveyard beat right here. Awesome. So, hey, thank you so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate it, guys. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me use my Eurorack radio sampler more, if you want to see more of the MPC Live 2 videos. I'm trying to do more of these long-form sampling videos just so you can kind of see my creative process and ultimately how I use MPC Live 2 along with all these other cool pieces of hardware I have scattered throughout the studio. So please like this video if you liked it. Please comment if you have any questions or if you learned anything. Please let me know. Please subscribe if you like my vibe. Again, once we hit 100 subscribers, I am giving away new gear or new plugins every month. All the stuff that's near and dear to me, I want to get in your hands so you can produce and do some of the cool stuff that I do too. So thank you so much for checking this out. I am Brent Does Music. I am Brent Waters. Brent Does Music. Peace.